For as long as I can remember, I've always been into cameras. From the minute I got my first point and shoot from a Walmart Black Friday sale, I've always made an effort to take photos and videos of every special moment in my life. I think it's because I'm a very sentimental person and I cherish every little thing that I'm afraid I'll forget when the moment is over. From every drink I drank, everything I eat, many things I see, my adventures in college, my nights out with friends, my get-togethers with family, and now most importantly, my own little family. I don't want to miss a thing. Nowadays, it seems like everything revolves around full frame cameras, and admittedly, I'm all about full frame cameras too because of how versatile they are. In a short amount of years, we're now in a place where any camera you buy shoots pretty high quality photos and video. Many people such as myself are even able to make a little bit of money with our cameras, so why wouldn't we want to buy the best ones with the most offerings with our money? With that being said though, I think that somewhere along the way, I personally got too obsessed with specs rather than capturing the moments like I used to do back in the days. Somewhere along the line, I started mixing up professionalism with personal moments to the point where I wouldn't even leave my house without a full frame camera and a zoom lens with the most shallow depth of field. I even got to the point where I felt the need to carry stroboes with me too, just in case I ended up somewhere where the lighting was terrible. I chose to shoot everything in RAW and spend hours on end editing each and every single photo to ensure that they were perfect, just so no one will judge me. As beautiful as every photo and video turned out, all of this changed one day when I realized that I've been sitting in front of my computer for hours and the sun had already gone down. I was so obsessed with perfection that I let the entire day pass me by. Instead of creating moments, I realized I was stuck in the moments and seeking acknowledgement in all of the wrong ways. This then got me thinking, can I survive a full day without carrying a fully loaded full frame camera? I put it to the test and told myself I'm gonna buy a smaller camera that wasn't a full frame and wasn't my phone so I can establish some real limitations and have little to no distractions. Plus, it gave me an excuse to finally pick up a Fujifilm camera and see what the buzz is all about. This led me to the XM5, a compact little camera that has some pretty outlandish specs for its size and price. For 900 bucks, you get an APS-C camera that shoots 26 megapixel photos, up to 6K open gate video, and their infamous film simulations that has the whole world going nuts all over them. As expected with specs like this, there had to be some compromises, so there's obviously no EVF, meaning you have to rely on the flip out screen for live view and playback. The camera grip is little to non-existent. There's only a micro HDMI option for video output, and you can only record onto a single SD card, and there's no IBIS, so shooting video is going to be pretty shaky. These were limitations that I could personally live with, so I went ahead and bought the XM5, but instead of the kit lens, I went with the TT Artisan 23mm f1.8 because it would prevent me from zooming in and out and just encourage actual movement. I also shelled up a few bucks and went with the L-shaped mounting plate with the silicone handle from SmallRig, in case the camera really did end up being way too small when I finally got it. I know all of this sounded really spec heavy, but trust me when I say this, it's still much cheaper and lighter than what I was packing with me on a daily basis with my entire full frame setup. As soon as I received everything and I put all of it together, I must say that I'm really glad with my decisions, and I recommend this setup if you're looking to buy an XM5. As compact as it is, it's a little too lightweight for me, and I'm glad I bought the SmallRig grip for it because it definitely makes the camera better and easier to manage physically. I also love how SmallRig included a little flathead tool that you can use to tighten down the cage and any plate that you attach to it. Prior to adding the grip, Fujifilm made this weird decision to put the thread that you would use for mounting plates right next to where the battery and the SD card are located. This means that if you needed to go out and change out the battery or the SD card, you would have to remove your mounting plate, change out the SD card or the battery, and then put the plate back on. It's such a nuisance. The SmallRig grip eliminates this entirely, and it gives you the mounting options where they're supposed to be and leeway for the battery and the SD card. Now, I never liked kit lenses. That's why I shelled out the kit money lens and went with the TT Artisan 23mm lens. It's small, it's affordable, and you can open it all the way up to 1.8 in order to get a shallow depth of field. With this lens and grip combination, it was now time for me to take out the XM5 for a spin. The shooting experience definitely takes some getting used to. For one, the lack of an EVF is noticeable, and though the LCD is sufficient, it lacks the nits that make it useful on a bright sunny day or a brightly lit area. You learn real quick to make every moment count when taking photos and videos. Menu navigation for me has definitely been a learning curve, mostly because I'm new to Fujifilm, but I do like how easy it is to find everything. Unlike Sony menus, the logic behind Fujifilm settings makes sense, like putting all the photo settings under photo and then putting video settings under videos. You catch my drift here. Now, on to the biggest reason why the entire world and I have been all over these Fujifilm cameras, the film simulations. I'll admit I was a bit skeptic thinking they were just overpriced filters, but damn was I wrong. What I learned was that many of these film simulations come from years of work that their color scientists created. So it's not just your standard slap slap on Instagram filters. Each and every one of these simulations are a culmination of Fujifilm's history and their time in this creative space. What I love most about these film simulations are how much time it saves me when it comes down to editing and how great they look in real time. Like I mentioned prior, I'm always shooting raw photos because I want the best possible file that I can bring into the editing software. But having film simulations that look this good make me actually want to just point and shoot beautiful looking photos without thinking twice about the file type or the editing process. I like how you can quickly access them using the dial in the camera or within the menus itself, and you'll get a real-time preview of how they'll look once you take the pictures. They encourage you to test and shoot and just have fun seeing how each one of your images look with each and one of these simulations that are built in. I do want to note that it is possible to shoot raw files with the simulations baked into them, and this was by accident when I was exporting it into Lightroom because I wanted to see the photos on a bigger screen. I actually freaked out a little bit when I lost all of my simulations that I thought I had done in real time, but I found out you can recover them back in Lightroom. But do note that the simulations are baked into the raw files, which means you're not going to see your original simulation, you're going to see all of them. Many people think that this defeats the whole purpose of mirroring the film shooting experience, but for me, I think it's just nice to have options, especially if you messed up like I did. Now, let's talk open gate video, or better yet, let me just show you what the footage looks like when you actually have full access to your image sensor. Cue the montage.
Down around, you know I got you. Call me anytime, you know I got you. If you feel alone, you know I got you. Ooh, I got you, boo, you know I got you. If you down around, you know I got you. Call me anytime, you know I got you. If you feel alone, you know I got you. Ooh, I got you, boo, you know I got you. I don't know where story will go, babe. What they say about us, what they say about us now. Even though we're both out of time, I need you.
Like I mentioned before, we live in spoiled times where even the lowest priced cameras and lenses can give you the most high quality results. Personally, I believe it's nice to have great specs, but at the end of the day, it's really all about how the camera and all of the tools that you have help you create the stuff that you want to create that's meaningful and provide solutions to real-time problems. For example, my Ace Harbor 5 is great for professional work, so my clients have access to high resolution photos for large prints. My FX3 is great for professional work because it's reliable, compact, easy to use, and delivers stunning videos. The XM5, on the other hand, has helped me realize that my problem was mixing professional work with personal life. I don't need to capture my life's documentary with the largest camera and lens combo. I don't need the most loaded cell phone with the best cameras on them because it'll just distract me from doing what I need to do. The XM5 helped me realize that I just need a simple camera that I can quickly access to capture moments that are special to me. I don't need to spend hours and hours editing photos and videos that no one else but myself cares about. I just need the photos and videos of all the moments that I care about. And I think that's key.